What's up, Fire Fam, and welcome back to Conan Exiles. I haven't done an update video in a while. Well, it's not kind of an update, it's more of a discussion video. Now, as you know, the pets update came out not so long ago actually, and we got all our new pets, all our cool stuff. Also, it came out with the DLC, so we got fancy armors and skins, as you can see around me right now. And that was pretty cool, I guess, although I don't know about you guys, but for this update, I felt quite disappointed. I mean, I'm loving all the aesthetic, it's great, but with the pets update in particular, I do feel like a lot of these little things, oh my god, why did I do that? Well, a lot of our animals, they don't really have much use, if you get me. They're kind of just like frills. And I've been finding while I've been playing on the other server, they don't really get used at all. They just sit there and look pretty. They're just collectibles, really. What can I say? They're quite buggy still, as you can see, just like a normal frill is. Their AI is still quite crapped up. Not really going back to their space properly either, but yeah, whatever, I suppose. They're great and all, you don't really get much options with them either. They can guard for your base like normal things would. They can follow you, but you can't have multiple following you, so you can only have one at a time. So they work exactly like the frills, and I mean, as cool as it is having a little pet come after you, yeah. I was hoping it would be a little bit more, if you know what I mean, but yeah. Within the entire update, what I would say is it's basically the rock noses is what is useful to you. You get poop from pretty much everything else. Only a few other things create like a small ratio of stuff, and then again it would be quicker just to go and get stuff yourself, to be honest. And the waiting time on the eggs, oh my god, no. But yeah, I suppose it is what it is, and yeah, if you get fed up with your pet, you can just frickin' grind them as well, you know? Yeah. I think one of the things that annoys me the most is if you are like slightly out of time with your creature when it hatches, because you have to wait so long, it dies pretty quickly, so then you've wasted your time and you basically get that out of it. I'm not trying to be rude, but that is really freaking easy to get within less than 10 minutes around the map. If you know what you're looking for, that is piss easy to get. It's not even worth it. Maybe it would be worth it on upped rates, I don't know. But at the moment, as it is, I don't find creatures are worth it. I still think you as a person are way better than having a creature, so they're not really utility-wise any good. You can get things quicker than they can produce it. They're just collectibles, I suppose. Yeah. So yeah, as much as I love Conan, I would like them to see I would like them to do a little bit more on them, to be honest. It does feel... It feels a little bit like they focused maybe more on the DLC than the pets update, and that might not be true, but I think they should have spent more time on it, giving them more uses, making them more useful to us, so we can actually use them and they don't just sit there at the base. See, I've put a rock nose in here, and this is going to create me my gold stuff. This thing takes a while. It's been sitting in here for about 5 minutes, so only halfway, so it takes 10 minutes per whatever it gives you, and what it gives you isn't that much either, so I don't know what kind of use you would get out of this overall. I find it rather inefficient. I don't know what you guys think, please let me know. How do you feel about the pets update? Do you like it? Are you finding it very useful? Are you finding the creatures more useful than frills when it comes to attacking things, or is it just more aesthetics collection, you know? More the bounty of having them, I suppose. I do really like the look and the skins of what they've put in this DLC. It's very, very pretty. think they've put a lot of effort in this sort of thing. They've coloured them up nicely, given them little things to have. Yeah, I find it quite cool, and I like this sort of rustic wooden look going on. I like the DLC. I do indeed. And then you have all the custom outfits. So these are actually modded bottoms, but the top bit is from the DLC. I actually have a chest full of DLC items we can look at. So these are like all the building pieces. You get a ton of building pieces, and then you have like all the armor. It's quite pretty. The heavy's quite nice because it gives you bonus strength. That is really, really nice. And with the armorers, you can pretty much get it up to the top tier, flawless, without, you know, needing to go and look for a special 1 in a million chance sort of thrall. The survival's alright. Accuracy, I think that would be nice for the archery that they've brought in, the arrows, that you might get some use out of some of the Pictish wizard stuff, although it kind of looks weird again. But no, I think you'll get a lot of use out of the heavy this time. Very, very nice. Would I say the DLC is worth it? I say the DLC on its own, I find it worth it, because they've given you clothes, they've given you skins, like you have the extra animal skins in this one, whereas the other ones you do not. The strength armor, that is brilliant, that is lovely, I find it worth for that as well. The building pieces, that's all very nice, so if you're like a builder, that's pretty nice. You can use all that. Or one thing you could do is you can get a friend to go and build all the parts for you, and then you can use it that way. But yeah, I find it quite worth it. It's quite nice. Should you buy it? Yeah, I think you should. Especially if you're a builder. Especially. But if you're just someone that wants to play around, maybe just get someone to build the pieces for you, and you'll get much more worth out of that. Again, the weapons aren't the best in the game, they're just average, sort of middle class, tie you overs until you get to the higher tier sort of things. But that is it. On further note with the building stuff, yes, I will be doing a build very, very soon with all the new stuff. I think that would be awesome. I have a lot of ideas. I might do a few builds, just some inspiration. Maybe I'll do some mix and match, I don't know. But you will see that on the channel soon. But yeah, tell me what you thought about the update. Do you think it's any good? Do you think the DLC is worth the money to spend? Do you like the pets update? And what is it to you? Are you getting any use of it? Because I really am not getting any use of it right now. It's way more efficient with my character. But anyway, thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.